Pete, obviously after the defeat in the League Cup, everybody was a little bit down. The mood must be very different having got a terrific win at Southend at the weekend.
Yeah, we were down, but we were quite upbeat really because we played well against them, and obviously Saturday was always going to be a hard game, and thankfully we got the win.
Now, Southend, amongst the favourites of promotion, they got in the playoffs last season. There'll be a few people surprised at that result, won't there?
Yeah, there will. Obviously, Southend, they're a big club, and they're always up there come the end of the season, so as long as we're underdogs all the time, we don't really mind.
Now, obviously, the goal scorer always gets a little bit of the limelight in Carl Shepherd, but defensively, it was such a solid performance. The back four and the goalkeeper looked really, really solid.
Yeah, we was quite solid. Obviously, they had one or two chances, but nothing that broke us down. Really, just long punts into the box, and we're happy to deal with them.
Now, the management sat in here this morning going through the video and the match analysis, and the gaffer was making the point that when you've won, more than ever, you've got to pick out the things that you did wrong because you've got that opportunity to look at what might have been. Have you been looking at the video today and he's been picking those things out? Yeah,
we looked at the video, and obviously the gaffer picked up on a few things what we could be better at, and he also picked on a few things that we've done well, so we looked at everything.
And I guess the most important thing is momentum and looking for back-to-back wins. You've not had that since January.
No, you can't. All you can do is go into the next game, and obviously we've won the last game, which is brilliant, but we're all focusing on Port Vale, and hopefully we can carry it on.
How much do you look forward to the first home game of the season? Obviously a chance to be here in front of your own fans.
Yeah, it's always better at home, and obviously we've got that win now to come back on, which makes it even better, and hopefully we can get a good crowd on.
Supporters obviously might not have seen the team play as it currently is with the new additions and with the new style of player. How would you sum up the difference between last season's team and this season's team?
The difference, I don't think there's much difference because we try to play the same way. But obviously everyone's drummed into it now and everyone's reading off the same page.
And obviously lots made of the youth of the team, but I guess the other side of that is lots of energy. It was absolutely red hot on Saturday and everybody ran for 96 minutes, ran themselves into the floor.
Yeah, that's it. We're all young, but we've used the last 6 weeks to get that fit, so that can only help us.
From your own point of view, centre half, you've kind of got yourself into that position rather than the utility man of the side. How pleased are you with that?
Yeah, I made up. We sat down with the gaffer Liam and Lodgy and Les, and we talked about staying in one position rather than getting moved around, so hopefully I can stay in.
And I suppose it gives you a bit of peace of mind knowing what you've got to do week in, week out.
Yeah, and obviously it's hard when you get moved around, but if I had to play anywhere else and the gaffer asked me, obviously I would.
And there are options all over the squad, so I guess you can take nothing for granted in terms of your place.
Oh, that's it. You've got to go into every game and play the best as you can and keep all to your own shirt.
Just finally then, there've been additions. He's still looking to bring more players in terms of the time you've been here, joint longest serving player. How would you rank this group of players?
I think it's up there with the playoff team. Obviously, it's the same sort of thing. We were all young, hungry, fit, and just wanted to play football.